सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ. The 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita can be classified into three portions. First portion is first 6 chapters talk about Karma Yoga, and the middle 6 chapters Krishna deals with the topic of Upasana Yoga, and the last 6 chapters known as Jnana Yoga topic. These 3 topics we completed in the previous 3 sessions in the name of Karma Yoga, work is worship, and divinity to discover in the form of upasana. One has to discover the divinity within oneself and outside, Ishvaraha. That is upasana yoga. Then the third topic we saw in the last class, that is self-knowledge, Jnana Yoga, which is the culmination. These 3 sadhanas, Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, and Jnana Yoga. These 3 sadhanas meant for 3 purposes, for 3 benefits. What for? For Chitta Shuddhi, Karma Yoga, and for Chitta Ekagrata, Upasana Yoga, for Ajnana Nivritti, for knowledge sake, Jnana Yoga. So 3 defects of the mind can be eliminated, can be removed. Why to remove these impurities, ignorance, and distraction of the mind? Because as long as the mind has got these 3 defects, we can never be happy, peaceful, and secure in our life. This is the fact given by our Vedas, the Vedic teaching given in Bhagavad Gita. That is why we have taken Bhagavad Gita as a life manual. My primary alignment throughout my routine is Bhagavad Gita. What for? For all these benefits I want to achieve through Bhagavad Gita knowledge. Before going to study Bhagavad Gita, when I am following these 3 sadhanas, I have understood these 3 sadhanas for 3 demerits elimination of the mind. This must be very clear. When I want to do certain sadhanas, Shastra prescribes, if you want to achieve that moksha, that is freedom, final Jnana Yoga or Atma Jnanam, you have to follow certain disciplines. Those disciplines, if you follow, then you become a disciple. Today's topic is disciplines and disciple. When you follow certain disciplines, when you imbibe certain disciplines means which are mandatory, prescribed by the Vedas, especially Veda Purva Bhaga. Veda Purva Bhaga talk about karma and upasana. Those two sadhanas help us to acquire these qualifications. Just as to write exams, you want to do PhD, you have to finish your post-graduation. You want to study post-graduation, you have to finish your graduation. Without graduation, you cannot go to post-graduation. Without post-graduation, you cannot go to PhD. And our children are all writing exams, that qualified. You have to be qualified to enter into that study of medicine or any other course. They have to write exams. Unless they finish those exams, they cannot go to that higher studies. Same way in Vedanta also, in our spiritual journey also, Shastra prescribe certain disciplines. If you have fulfilled these disciplines, you are fit for this higher knowledge, by which knowledge you can be free from sorrow and unhappiness, by which knowledge you can be secure. Then what are those disciplines we have to see today? In Shastra, they are called as sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Sadhana means a discipline. Different meanings in different contexts. Every word has got a different meaning in different context. Here sadhana chatushtaya sampatti means, here sadhana means a discipline. Chatushtaya means fourfold. Chatushtaya, fourfold disciplines. And Shastra says that sampatti, it is a wealth. Fourfold disciplines, wealth. A wealth that which has got fourfold disciplines. What a word, sampatti it is. We think sampatti means bank balance, gold. That is only we think it is a wealth. From Shastra vision, it is not a wealth. Our real wealth is these disciplines, fourfold disciplines. What are those fourfold disciplines? Many old students, all of you know them, but for new students, it is very important to note every discipline is very, very important. Then only you can become a disciple. Disciple means shishya. Who is a disciple? In our tradition, Sanatana Dharma, there is a tradition called Guru Sishya Parampara. A guru, a person cannot become a guru by himself or herself. I am a guru, you cannot claim yourself as a guru. Another person has to accept you as his or her own guru, then you become a guru. That's what Arjuna asked in the battlefield. When he was confused and deluded, Sishyasteham shadhimam tavam prapannam. Arjuna asked Krishna, Hey Krishna, I am your disciple. Shishyaha te tava, I am your disciple. Aham tava sishyaha. Shadhimam, please teach me, instruct me. Tvam prapannam, who has surrendered to you. This is the sentence you have to remember lifelong. I am a Sishya, disciple. Once you accept yourself as a disciple of so and so, that opposite person will become a guru. Guru means Guru Sishya Parampara. That Krishna became Guru because Arjuna said, I am your Sishya. That is why warrior converted into Arjuna, the warrior converted into a Shishya, disciple. He himself submitted to Bhagavan Krishna as his disciple. This is very important to be noted. Arjuna himself submitted to Bhagavan Krishna as his disciple. Hey Krishna, I am your disciple. Therefore you have to teach me. This bhavana should come from a listener. Once this bhavana comes from a listener, that teacher who is talking will become a guru. Until that time, that listener cannot be a Shishya and the speaker cannot be a guru. The speaker has to become a teacher when the student convert himself or herself as a Shishya. Shishya word derived from the Sanskrit grammar Shas Dhatu. Shas means to teach, to instruct, to discipline. It becomes Shishya. From the Shas Dhatu, Shishya word has come. And that Shishya is one who is worthy to be instructed by the teacher. The Shishya is one who is to be instructed. Shishya is one who is to be instructed by the teacher and who is worthy to be instructed by the teacher, Acharya. So the one who teaches Bhagavad Gita is a guru and the listener must submit oneself as a Shishya. For that Shishya, disciple, disciplines are prescribed. They are called sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. You are going to get wealth. Wealth is that wealth that you get the highest benefit of your life. What are those disciplines? Let us see one by one. Viveka, number one. Viveka means, in English translation, Viveka means discrimination. Discrimination means not here racial discrimination or gender discrimination or language-wise discrimination. Not that meaning, not a negative meaning, but you have to take a positive meaning. Discrimination means separation. Separately seeing what is eternal and what is non-eternal. Seeing that separately what is permanent in this universe, what is impermanent in this universe. The Shishya must be one who should start seeing what is permanent in this universe, what is impermanent in this universe. The Shishya has to see. Watch. What is permanent? Only Bhagavan is permanent. God channel is permanent. World is not permanent. Body is not permanent. What is impermanent is time-wise limitation. It has got. Body has got time-wise limitation, and the worldly objects, everything in the world has got time-wise limitation, bound by time. That body has got declension, disease and death. Therefore, this body cannot be permanent, anityaha. And the world, whatever you possess, also cannot be permanent. They also come under temporary, anityaha, ephemeral, temporary, anityaha. Suppose you, for your security, you hold on to the temporary body, mind, and temporary worldly objects, relations, events, situations, people, all of them are going to give security. Suppose you think it is the most unintelligent way of thinking. Shastra says, you must depend upon the permanent one. Who is permanent one? Only God channel, not world channel. World channel you have to make use of for education. World you can make use of for acquiring food, shelter, clothing. World you can choose for entertainment, temporary entertainment. You can choose. You need not deny the world. You need not deny the body. You take care of the body. You feed the body. You can give entertainment to the mind. But never depend upon that temporary body, mind, and world. Never depend upon for your security, for your peace and happiness. Never depend upon the world. Psychologically, never depend upon them. Emotionally, never depend upon them. Because they themselves are temporary. If you depend upon them, the body, world, people, family, members, etc., possessions, then what will happen? Your peace also will be in pieces. Your happiness also will be, fragile, impermanent. Then you will be always anxious. The anxiety will continue in you, in spite of possessions, because you are holding on to the temporary things. Therefore, God dependence in Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda language, Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga language, we call Bhagavan. You depend upon Bhagavan channel, not world channel. Okay, shift yourself, your mind fully occupied with Bhagavan for security, happiness, peace, and freedom. This is called Nitya Anitya Vivekaha. Nitya, permanent, in Vedanta language, the permanent entity is Atma, self, capital S. That self is permanent, therefore rely upon that self. For that reliance, don't rely upon the local reliance companies or any shop, reliance shop. Rely upon your own self. To rely upon my own self, I must study Shastra through Jnana Yoga, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. In the last class I said 3 steps to follow Jnana Yoga sadhana. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana for self-knowledge, which is only Nitya Vastu in the world. Whole Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan is going to give that knowledge. That is why Bhagavad Gita is a Moksha Shastra. Liberating knowledge it gives, liberating you from sorrow for once for all. You are peaceful, happy, enjoy your life. This is first qualification. Nitya Anistya Vastu Vivekaha. Discriminative knowledge between temporary and impermanent things. Minimum knowledge, common sense. This is called common sense. We call it as Ingita Jnanam. Basic Ingita Jnanam this is. Vivekaha, number 1, discipline. Number 2, Vairagyam. Vairagyam in English we can call it as dispassion. Passion means craving, crazy for ephemeral things, impermanent things. That is called passion. Dispassion means not having any craving or crazy or attachment towards impermanent things. Like cardboard chair. Paramathananda Swamiji always use this cardboard chair. In Dasara, Kolu, they keep lot of fancy things. House, lot of vegetables, all made out of wax. They look like real fruits, real vegetables, real apple, real grapes, real banana. They are not real. They are all wax. You can keep them in Bommala Kolu. It is called the 7 steps, 5 steps, 9 steps they keep, and they keep a cardboard chair and with decorated jigni paper. Or they make a house with cardboard. Can you go and stay in that? Can you sit on the cardboard chair? You will get a head injury if you sit on that. You cannot sit. You only it is for to see, aha, oh, nice. That's all. Whole world is like a cardboard chair. Whole world and whatever you depend upon for your security in this world, other than God, all of them are like cardboard chair. Remember that. If you are intelligent enough, never seek security from them. Never seek security from them. This is called dispassion. Vairagyam. Viragasya bhavaha vairagyam. Detachment from all anitya vastus. Make use of them. Make use of them. But say goodbye to them if they are coming into your life to disturb you. No, I have understood your place, how much you can give me peace, happiness. I know how much I have to make use of. With reverence, you make use of them. Nothing wrong in that. You have to. For artha kama. That security I depend upon Shastra. Which Shastra is giving me the Ishvara Swarupam. In between 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, we are going to know about Ishvara, who is God, who is Ishvara, what is his nature, we are going to learn. So Ishvara I depend upon. And I see the dosha. Dosha darshanam is very, very important. Dosha darshanam means they are all dukkha mishritam. They all have atrupti. However much I get, there is an atrupti. And they binds me. That is why I see the dosha in them. Always I remember. In worldly objects, anitya vastu, there is a dosha. If I remember their dosha, I will never depend upon them for my security. For my security. This is called living intelligently. So second one is what? Vairagyam, dispassion. First one is what? Discrimination, viveka, nityanitya vastu vivekaha. Iha amutra phala bhoga viragaha. Either in this world or any higher lokas or any other foreign countries. Now we have to add those foreign countries also. People think they're all like heaven. Now you see war is going on between Iran and America, Israel. What for they are fighting? 40 days over, 45 days over, how much chaos they are creating, generating in the global level. So therefore, I want to enjoy some pleasures in different countries. No, never. So these are all visible in front of our eyes, you see. So Viveka and Vairagya, discrimination and dispassion. Next, third qualification, Mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam means a desire for moksha. Mumuksha, mumukshuhu, much dhatu. I am using this word from the beginning of my classes. Much means to be free, to release, to get release from sorrow. Moktum ichuhu mumukshuhu, desire to get liberation, desire to be free from sorrow. That is also one other qualification. Viveka, discrimination is one qualification. Second qualification is dispassion. Third qualification is desire. Now 3D over. Another D also is there. What you are seeing 3D picture and all, nothing in front of our 3Ds, 4Ds. Fourth D, third D is called desire, moksha, much dhatu. Sanskrit grammar, it is given as much, to release, to be freed. Ultimate purushartha, moksha purushartha. That moksha purushartha, tivra mumukshutvam, intense desire to be free from sorrow, intense desire to get self-knowledge, which self-knowledge can give moksha prapti. Are you having that desire? Then third qualification also you can put a tick mark. Objective type question paper like. You have to put only tick mark everywhere. If you know that answer, yes, I am fulfilling this also. I am qualified in this. I have intense desire for moksha, tick mark. I have dispassion for all ephemeral things, tick mark. I have viveka, nitya anitya viveka, tick mark, qualified, wonderful. Then what about the fourth qualification? That is shatka sampatti. Shama damadi shatka sampatti. Shama, there are 6 subdivisions in the fourth, which one? That is called shatka sampatti, desire, discrimination and dispassion and discipline. Fourth one is called discipline. Shatka sampatti, all 6 put together, discipline. What is the first one? In the fourth one there are 6. You have to note. In the fourth discipline, that is a qualification, is called shatka sampatti, 6-fold disciplines. Shatka means 6, sampatti means wealth, 6-fold wealth. Sadhana chatushtaya sampatti is different, shatka sampatti is different. Okay. Sadhana chatushtaya sampatti means viveka, vairagya, mumukshutvam, shamadi, shatka sampatti. Discrimination, dispassion, desire and discipline. In the fourth discipline there are 6. Fourth discipline, that is called sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, shamadi shatka sampatti is the fourth one. In sadhana chatushtaya sampatti, shamadi shatka sampatti is the fourth one. Sanskrit names. In the fourfold disciplines, fourth one is that discipline which has got 6 disciplines in that. Not so easy to study Bhagavad Gita. You have to full qualify first. That is why these are all only introduction to Bhagavad Gita. Introduction to Bhagavad Gita means introduction to Vedas. Introduction to Vedas means introduction to Vedanta. Okay. So this introduction itself, you have to understand what are those 6-fold disciplines. Number 1, shamaha, mind control. Mastery on one's own mind. Before mastering your mother-in-law, before mastering your neighbor, your boss, before mastering anyone, any blessed, your children also, you want to master on your children. Before mastering anyone, first to master your mind. You be the master of your mind. Then it is called mastery on one's own mind. Mind management. Without mastering your mind, you have no right to master on others, really speaking. Your mind must be under your control. Shamaha. All these are given in Upanishads. Shanto, Danto, like that Brihadaranyaka Upanishad talks about Shamaha. Number 2, fourth discipline, number 2, Damaha, sense control, sensory control. Sense organs of knowledge, sense organs of action. 5 plus 5. 10 sense organs to be disciplined. Unnecessary movements of hands, stop. Unnecessary talking, kama vadaha, kama bhakshaha, kama acharaha. Whatever I like, I eat. Whatever I want to, I like, I see. Whatever I want to hear, I hear. No. Stop kama achara, kama bhaksha and kama acharaha, kama vadaha. Talking whatever I like. No. That is called as damaha. These are all Lord Krishna is going to elaborate in 16th chapter again. There and there it comes again and again. This is just a bird eye view. Before going to Bhagavad Gita study, we have to equip ourselves, qualify ourselves. Dhamma, sense control. All your sense organs must be under your control. Number 3, Shama, Dhamma, then Uparama. Uparama means withdrawal. Withdrawal or extrovertedness. You have to become introverted. Extrovertedness means reveling in worldly objects maximum time. Giving quality time and quality mind for Shastra study is called Uparamaha. Avoiding unnecessary talking, unnecessary thinking, unnecessary eating, unnecessary, all unnecessary spiritually unfriendly things I have to avoid, give up. That is called Uparama. Literal meaning of Uparama means withdrawal. You have to withdraw. When you withdraw, you will get more quality mind, quality time. Especially Karma Yoga, it is little bit gross level. I told you in the last class. Upasana Yoga is subtle. Jnana Yoga is subtlest. Atma Jnanam you want to get, you require a subtlest mind. Sukshma Buddhi. You remember in the last class I said that Sukshma Buddhi comes only when you have the qualification of Uparama. Withdrawal of the mind, sense organs from unnecessary things. Uparamaha. Then Shama, Dhamma, Uparama. Fourth one, Titiksha, forbearance, tolerance. Titiksha, patience, control your speech. Titiksha means toughness to face any situation. Any events happen in without my knowledge. Many things happen. Everything is unpredictable. You cannot predict next moment, next day. So the whole impermanent world I am living, many things are unpredictable. Even I predict also many things go haywire. So accept that incidents when they come. Be tough towards yourself, but don't be tough towards others. Titiksha means forbearance. Tremendous forbearance you require for Shastra study. The person alone can be called as Dhiraha, courageous person. You are soft towards others, you are tough towards yourself. Vajradapi khatorani mruduni kusumani cha, Shastra Subhashitam says. You are very, vajram like hard towards yourself. Mruduni kusumani cha, you are very soft, tender towards others. Titiksha. Then comes, how many over now? Shall I repeat once again? Shama, number 1. Dama, number 2. Shama means mind control. Dama means sense control. Uparama means withdrawal. And Titiksha, forbearance. Shraddha. 5th one is Shraddha. Shraddha means faith on my Guru and my Guru's teaching. Vishwasaha. Guru Vedanta Vakyeshu Vishwasaha Shraddha. Tremendous Shraddha on my Guru. Whatever my Guru says, that's all final for me. What my Guru says, Vedanta Vakya. Whatever Shastra says, my Guru says. Therefore, I have Shraddha on my Guru and my Guru's words called Shastra. That Shraddha is there, you are qualified. Why this qualification? Bhagavan Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Shraddhavan labhate jnanam nar. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate nar. There is nothing pavitram other than self-knowledge. That jnanam is possible only by Shraddha. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Ashraddhavan na labhate. The one who doesn't have Shraddha, he cannot get, he become academically qualified, but not Atma Jnanam. Impossible. So, Shraddha. Then last and final, 6th one is called Shatka, means 6. 6th one is called Samadhanam. Samadhanam means absorption, ekagrata, one-pointedness. My goal is what? My primary goal is study of Bhagavad Gita systematically. As I am born in this country, in this culture, that life manual given by Bhagavan, as I am born in this universe, my Vedas are taking care of me. How can I miss that Bhagavad Gita? I have to give time, quality mind also. Not casual study. Casual study will not help. Just as you tell your children, hey, don't study casually, serious, be serious, and be studious and serious. Therefore, Shastra is also asking, you must have a one-pointed mind. 1 hour means 1 hour. 1 hour, how it goes, you do not know. Otherwise, you look at the watch, when 7 o'clock going to happen. You will forget the time. That is called Samadhanam. Chitta ekagrata. Chitta ekagrata. Samadhanam. Samadhanam means not answer. Here in this context, Samadhanam means Chitta ekagrata. Ekagrata on what? Not on anitya vastu. On nitya vastu. Nitya vastu is only God or self. So I am studying Bhagavad Gita to know about self or Ishvara. How much attention you require to study Bhagavad Gita? Therefore, on the class when you have on that day, don't attend too many phone calls, hot discussions, hot news, elections, news, all those you listen, your mind will be occupied by that only. Either Shishya or Guru, both of them. I am following that as a Shishya, I followed, as a Guru also I am following that. I reduce watching anything, I switch off, that's all. Because quality mind won't come at all. Your words, your attention cannot be up to the mark. Your grasping also cannot be up to the mark if your mind is so, without shama, without dhamma, samadhanam is not possible. I am not able to understand. Why you are not able to understand? Children, parents used to ask Swamini, how he has to get concentration on studies. They ask concentration on studies. Nobody come and ask how to develop concentration to see my serial, cinema, serial. How to develop concentration to see cricket match. Are we asking like that? No. Why? You love it. You love cricket match, you love serial, that's why you know concentration problem. Concentration 100% on that. Why? You are mad of that. If you are mad of Bhagavad Gita, your concentration is 100%. No doubt in that. Teacher doesn't know. You yourself know how much concentration you have got. That concentration shows your love for study of Bhagavad Gita. If you don't have that much love for study, you know how many people are skipping the classes now. First class, how many people joined? Second class, how many joined? Third class. That's why I'm giving lot of margin. Then only I'll start Bhagavad Gita. The stuff will remain. The real students will remain. It's not so easy. People are very worldly matters occupied. We know that they are difficult in attending the class. What to do? That is their lot. That is for very, very sincere students will attend consistently. Now, the 6 you have come to know: Shama, Dhamma, Uparama, Titiksha, Shraddha, Samadhanam. Then, in English also I translate. Shama, mind control; Dhamma, sense control; Shama, Dhamma; Uparama, withdrawal from extroverted objects, external objects; Titiksha, forbearance; Shraddha, faith; Samadhanam, focusing mind. 4 qualifications over. 4 D's are over. What are the 4? Discrimination, dispassion, desire, and discipline. All these are possible only when you follow another 10 commandments. All these 4 disciplines you can equip, you can imbibe only when you follow 10 commandments of Hindu Dharma. What are those 10 commandments? 5 don'ts and 5 do's. Not over, Swamini. 4 qualifications only, no. No. All these 4 qualifications you cannot get that much easily. You follow Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga properly, you get all these qualifications. You follow another 10 commandments of Hindu Dharma, you can get these 4 qualifications. Then you are fit enough to study Bhagavad Gita. You become a Uttama Adhikari of Bhagavad Gita. Study. Tell me, you want to study Bhagavad Gita as a Uttama Adhikari, best student, or mediocre student, Madhyam Adhikari, or Manda Adhikari, dull student? Nobody want to be a dull student. Nobody want to be a mediocre student. Everybody want to be a best student. A best student means you must be qualified in a best way. That is why you have to, not my words, Bhagavan Krishna says. Okay, Bhagavan Krishna says all these are mandatory instructions. What are those 10 commandments? Let us go for those do's and don'ts in whose presence all these 4 qualifications are just like walkover. 5 don'ts. Number 1, ahimsa. Himsa varjanam, non-violence. Avoid violence. Avoid violence. Violence means hurting others. Manasa vacha karmana. Hurting by actions, hurting animals, hurting, tearing. Some people love to tear the tree leaves, flowers, plucking everything. Unnecessary actions. So avoid them. All avoid himsa varjanam, violent actions, violent thoughts, violent words, all violent, stop. Relax yourself. Now you are seeing the world, violence, how much violence is going on. They are justifying themselves. One is fighting for survival problem. Israel survival problem. Iran, they want to occupy, dominate other countries. America don't to dominate. Everyone want to dominate. So survival problem, existential problem, the violence. No other way, no. Because our Shastra teaches us such a great Siddhanta is a non-violence. Then why our gods are having weapons in their hands? Are they not showing violence? Dharma Rakshana sake, you can have a weapon for Dharma Rakshana. It's nothing wrong. Violence is permitted for Dharma protection, not for your whims and fancies. Therefore, ahimsa. All this comes in Ashtanga Yoga. Again, Lord Krishna elaborately talks about them. Just why I am giving just a brief name, word, meaning. Satyam, asatya varjanam or anrata varjanam. Stop telling lies. Avoidance of lies. Speaking truth. That is called satyam. Asatya varjanam. Don't do talking to telling lies. Avoid that. Ahimsa, satyam means asatya varjanam. Ahimsa satya. Asteyam, steya varjanam. Don't steal other name, fame, money, etc. Not only money, things, even their name and fame, appreciation, that which has go to other people, I claim myself, it is come under stena. Stena means thief. Don't be a thief. Don't steal others' money, name, fame, or anything. Steya varjanam. Avoidance of stealing. Ahimsa, satyam, asteyam. Then fourth one, brahmacharyam. Brahmacharya means avoidance of illegitimate relation with opposite sex is called brahmacharyam. Avoidance of illegitimate relation with opposite sex. Following brahmacharyam. Then last one in yamas. They are all called yama. Don'ts and artha. Yama means don'ts. Ahimsa, satyam, asteyam, brahmacharyam, aparigraham, parigraha varjanam. Don't hold too many things. Don't hold too many things. Parigraha varjanam. Parigraha means accumulating, amassing wealth, money, things, so many things. No. Aparigraha. If you want to become a sadhaka, a real sadhaka, you must have a simple living. Aparigraha. So, 5 don'ts over. They are called yama. Y-A-M-A. Yama. In Sanskrit, yam dhatu. And that is called don'ts in English. 5 over. Another 5, these are all universal. First 5 are universal values. Then next 5 are personal conduct. They are called niyamas. Number 1 is Shaucha, cleanliness. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Very simple, Swami, all known things only. But how much we are practicing is important. Minimum 2 times we have to take bath and keeping things clean. Everything should be clean. Manasa, vacha, karmana. Mind should be clean, speech should be clean, and actions should be clean. Shaucha. Cleanliness is very, very important for a spiritual sadhaka. Then second one, santosha, contentment, tripti. I am very happy. Whatever result comes for my actions, I am going to cheerfully accept that without any murmuring. My actions, they are giving result. Okay, santosha. No castor oil face. Santosha means not always laughing. Santosha means contentment. I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have. I'm content. If you are content, no worry. Saucha, santosha, contentment. Santosha. Tapas, third one. Third niyama is, niyama means N-I-Y-A-M-A, niyama. Niyamas means 5 are there, that's a plural number. Do's, you have to follow purity. Shaucha comes under do's. Santosha come under do's. Means to be followed. Don'ts to be avoided. Don'ts means to be avoided. Ahimsa, satyam, asatyam, asteyam, aparigraham and brahmacharya, all those are things kept. Brahmacharyam and satyam, there is no akara. That is why we have to carefully understand properly. We will see later elaborately. When 6th chapter comes, all will come. Then comes Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, austerity. Willful self-denial. I deny certain things which I am very much fond of. Once in a while I have to. Suppose I am a talkative person, follow Maunam one day at least. And it is good, you can stop sound pollution. Okay, Maunam. Every day eating all 360 days. Do upavasa. Fasting once in a while. Tapas. Maunam, like fasting, like you can practice certain austerities, certain disciplines. That's why when we go to camp, especially, we have to follow many disciplines. That's why I keep a camp name as sadhana camp. Sadhana, it is for sadhana, maunam. It is a tapas. But you can take food, not upavasa, but maunam you can follow. Minimum talking is okay. Otherwise, one day maunam, like that. Tapas. Then swadhyaya, 4th niyama is, swadhyaya means self-study. Self-study means study about self. Okay, self-study means I study on my own. No. Self-study means I study about the self with the guidance of my guru. That is called self-study, swadhyaya. Then comes Ishvara Pranidhana, last and final one, Ishvara Pranidhana, niyama. Ishvara Pranidhana means surrender to God. Surrender to Ishvara. Anything given by Ishvara is a prasada to me. Whatever I am getting throughout my life, from morning to till night, whatever experience also I am undergoing is a prasada from Ishvara. That Ishvara Pranidhanam. Surrender to God means what? How you surrender? Acceptance of Ishvara. What? Karma phalam given by Ishvara. What is karma yoga? Ishvararpana buddhya karma kuru, prasada buddhya phalam svikuru. That is called real surrender to Ishvara. Ishvara pranidhana. So shaucha, santosha, tapas, swadhyaya, Ishvara pranidhana. So 5 plus 5, 10 commandments of Hindu Dharma. I don't want to call it as Hinduism. Ism means that is a religion word they coined after Britishers came to our country. Because they have got religions, they have given religion name here. Hinduism is not there. Hinduism is not a religion. It is a way of life. Hindu Dharma, from Hindu Dharma, Sikhism has come, Buddhism has come, Jainism has come. But Hinduism is not a religion. Please note. Hindu Dharma. Deliberately I am using. But in Uttara Bharat, some channels and all, they use Dharmantarikaran, Matantarikaran, they are using Dharmantarikaran. How religion can be compared to Dharma? Religion is different. It is a Panth. It is a Sampradaya. It is a Panth. It is not, Hindu Dharma is not a religion. It is mother of all religions. I follow Dharma. That's why 10 commandments of, not Hinduism, 10 commandments of Sanatana Dharma, Vaidika Dharma. When we are using certain words, even though there people are using very casually, that words will create lot of confusion. If you do not know what is what, it creates unnecessary confusions. Therefore, 4 disciplines, what are they? Again, I'll repeat, revise all of them. Final shloka, I have to give one shloka. When I am really sadhana chatushtaya sampanna, means just everywhere metal detectors are there. No, like that one shloka is like a metal detector. I like this shloka, I share with you. Pratyaham pratyaveksheta narascharati atmanaha narascharitam atmanaha kimnu me pashubhistulyam kinnu satpurushairiti. I will explain. Pratyaham pratyaveksheta. Every moment I have to check myself, my behavior. Pratyaham pratyaveksheta. Observe my behavior. Every moment I have to observe. This is the first line. Narascharati charitam atmanaha. Take stock of your own conduct. Every day, every moment, take stock of your own conduct. Kimnu me pashubhistulyam. Am I living like an animal? Kamacharaha, kamabhakshaha, kamavadaha. Am I living like an animal? Or kimnu satpurushairiti. Am I tallying my life conduct with noble people's life? In my life, am I tallying with noble people's life? Kimnu satpurushairiti. That is why always tally yourself with noble people. Not talking about some noble persons, always try to imitate them, the noble person. Try to imitate. Fake it and make it. That is the policy. Pratyaham pratyaveksheta narascharitam atmanaha kimnu me pashubhistulyam kimnu satpurushairiti. Therefore, these are the qualifications required to study Bhagavad Gita, to be successful Uttamadhikari student. If I am a qualified student, student meaning is different. Disciple is very highly loaded word. Disciple is one who follow all disciplines. You want to be a student or disciple, you decide. Translation you can give. Shishya means student. But chemistry, physics, when you want to study in college, nobody will ask all these qualifications. Shatka Sampatti, and 10 commandments, do you have? Nobody will ask. But to study Bhagavad Gita, Krishna asks. Krishna is asking, are you ready with all these disciplines? Then you are a disciple. So disciplines who are having, they are called disciples. It is not a chemistry study or a physics study like any other science study. They don't ask any qualification in the college or university. Your conduct, your behavior. But here, Guru may not know, Guru may not ask directly. But Krishna teaches in Bhagavad Gita all these disciplines. Check yourself, monitor yourself, be as a disciple. When you follow disciplines, you are a disciple. When disciplines are there, you will get the benefit of Atma Jnanam completely. So Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga help us to get these qualifications, Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. Not only Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, even 10 commandments of Hindu Dharma also help us to get all these 4 qualifications. We will see later also in Tattva Bodha all these are given, and in Bhagavad Gita also later it comes. Viveka Chudamani is the zoom lens of magnification of Tattva Bodha only. So all these are prescribed mandatory in Shastra. What are they? Disciplines. Disciplines for whom? For a disciple. Disciplines and disciple. Okay, this is the topic for today. Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampanna Adhikari Bhavamaha. Let me become a 4-fold qualified disciple. Like that, every student has to take a resolve. With this, I conclude. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.